Hi, my dear students. How are you? I hope you are all doing great today. Welcome to the first quarter in Mathematics 9. But before we proceed to our lesson for today, let's have first a game. So I will divide you into 4 groups. We have the group 1, group 2, group 3, and the group 4. So here's the mechanics. I'll give you 3 sets of pictures. The group who will get it right and got a highest score will receive a gift. Just clap your hands 3 times for me to recognize that you want to guess or answer the puzzle. If a group has a wrong answer, the other group will be given a chance to answer the puzzle. You will only be given 1 chance to answer. Is that clear? Very good. You may start interpreting, analyzing, and guess the pictures in 3, 2, 1, go! Yes, group 2. What is your answer? Very good. The answer is fraction. You got 1 point for that answer. So here's the second set of pictures. You may start guessing in 1, 2, 3, go! Yes, group 1. Please tell me your answer. Very good. The answer is checking. Good job, guys. So we are now in the final round. In this round, the first group who can guess this set of pictures will be our winner in this game. So good luck, guys, and you may start guessing in 3, 2, 1, go! Yes, group 2. What is your answer? Excellent, group 2. The answer is review. Let's give them a round of applause. Congratulations, group 2. Here's your gift. Our lesson for this afternoon is all about characterizes the roots of a quadratic equation using discriminant. In our previous lesson, we tackled about the quadratic formula. It states that x is equal to the negative b plus and minus a square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. The quadratic formula makes it easy for us to determine the nature of the roots of a quadratic equation, even without completely solving the equation. The number b squared minus 4ac, which appears inside the radical sign of the quadratic formula, is called the discriminant. By calculating the discriminant before solving the quadratic equation, we can already determine the number of solutions for a particular quadratic equation. If a, b, and c are integers, then the type of solution of a quadratic equation ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0 is determined as follows. First one, b squared minus 4ac is equal to 0. The roots are real, rational, and equal. Second one, we have b squared minus 4ac is greater than 0. It is a perfect square. Then the roots are real, rational, and unequal. The third one, we have still b squared minus 4ac is greater than 0. And it is not a perfect square. Therefore, the roots are real, irrational, and unequal. Fourth one, we have b squared minus 4ac is less than 0. And the roots are not real or imaginary. So let's proceed to an illustrative examples. Letter A, we have x squared minus 2x plus 1. So we have here the following steps on how to solve discriminant. First one, we have to recall the formula for discriminant, which is d is equal to b squared minus 4ac. Next step, we have to substitute the given to our formula. So d is equal to, our b is negative 2. That's why we have here negative 2 squared minus 4ac. Our a is positive 1 and c is positive 1. So we have 4 times a or times 1 times 1. Next, let's simplify. So negative 2 squared, that is 4, and 4 times 1 is 4. So we have d is equal to 4 minus 4. And to simplify that, 4 minus 4 is equal to 0. Therefore, the roots are real, rational, and equal. Now let's proceed to another example. Letter B. We have 3x squared minus x minus 2. And here are the following steps on how to solve the discriminant. Again, our formula for discriminant, d is equal to b squared minus 4ac. Next, by substitution, we have d is equal to, our b is negative 1. So we have negative 1 squared minus 4ac. Our a is positive 3 and our c is negative 2. So let's simplify. Now we have here d is equal to negative 1 squared, that is positive 1, and negative 4 times 3 is negative 12 times negative 2, that is positive 24. Therefore, our d or discriminant is 25. Since d is greater than 0 and a perfect square, therefore, the roots are real, rational, and unequal. Any more questions, class? Okay, let's proceed to our third example, letter C, which is x squared minus 6x plus 7 is equal to 0. Again, here are the following solutions for discriminant. Our formula for discriminant, we have b squared minus 4ac. Next, let's substitute. Our d is equal to, our b is negative 6, so we have negative 6 squared minus 4ac. Our a is 1 and our c is 7. So we have 4 times 1 times 7. Next, negative 6 squared, that is positive 36. Negative 4 times 1, that is negative 4, times 7, that is negative 28. So 36 minus 28, our discriminant is positive 8. Since d is greater than 0 and not a perfect square, therefore, the roots are real, irrational, and unequal. Okay, class, so for you To fully understand our lesson for today, I have still last example. So we have here the letter D. X squared minus 4x plus 5 is equal to 0. Again, here are the solutions. Our discriminant formula, which is b squared minus 4ac. Next, we have d is equal to our b, which is negative 4 squared, minus 4ac, our a is positive 1, and our c is positive 5. So we have here negative 4 times 1 times 5. Next, let's simplify. So we have d is equal to negative 4 squared, that is positive 16. Next, minus 4 times 1 is 4, times 5 is 20. So we have 16 minus 20. Therefore, our d is equal to negative 4. Since d is less than 0, therefore, the roots are not real or imaginary. Okay, class, let's go back to our game earlier. These three words here have something to do in our lesson for today. And that's all about discriminant. What do you think is the connection of those words in our today's topic? Anyone who can try? Very good. The connection between fraction and discriminant is the meaning of a fraction is part of a whole. This somehow is related to our topic discriminant because we get the b squared minus 4ac in the quadratic formula to determine the number of roots of the quadratic equation. How about the second and third word, checking and review? Can you give me the connection of these words in our topic? Excellent! The connection of the words checking and review in our topic is that we use the discriminant to check or review the answer of the quadratic equation. By calculating the discriminant, we can predict the number of solutions. Thank you so much. Overall, in the concept of discriminant, how can you imply the learning that you get to our daily lives? So we have here the following real-world situations that are related to our topic. The concept of discriminant in our daily life, for example, before playing games or making something at night, we must check first our assignment if we have, and do it before playing or doing something else. Another concept of discriminant in our daily life is if we want to have friends, we must check, review, know the person's attitude and characteristics before we consider them as our friend. And now, it's time for you to do these activities. So here's the instruction. Determine the number of solutions of each given quadratic equation using discriminant. So we have here 5 items for you to answer. You have 10 minutes to do this activity. Good luck! Thank you so much. See you on our next topic in Mathematics 9.